Today I teach you 4 topics. Now we are going to topics 4. This what is organic chemistry, different types of formulae, functional group and homologous series, nomenclature of organic compounds. Okay, this earlier days in 18 centuries there was a few numbers of organic compounds, but day by day its knowledge become vast. The divided chemistry and then chemistry divided into 3 categories: inorganic, organic, physical chemistry. Each category is equally important. There are millions of different compounds in existence. The vast majority are organic compounds. There are millions of organic compounds day by day in it. At the initial time was thinking organic compounds were found from living things, but this was proved by wrong. In 1828 the German scientist chemist Friedrich Buller produced organic compounds from inorganic substance, ammonium cyanide. He was heated ammonium cyanide and produced organic compounds. Okay, ammonium cyanide is not organic. So at first it was thought organic compounds find from living things like plants and animals. But German chemist Friedrich Buller proved it wrong. He produced organic compounds from inorganic substance, ammonium cyanide. He heated ammonium cyanide from lead cyan, ammonium chloride, and lead nitrate from ammonium cyanide, and ammonium cyanide rearrangement reaction from organic compounds. And this is not main things. Our main topic is hydrocarbons. You know what is hydrocarbon? Hello? Hydrocarbons ki kahe? Carbon and hydrogen compounds that contains only you should write carbon and hydrogen atoms. If you don't write only, I cut marks. This saturated hydrocarbon contain carbon single bond. Unsaturated hydrocarbon contain carbon double bond or triple bond. Okay, this is the saturated hydrocarbon. Look, carbon single bond contain. This is unsaturated carbon double bond. At least one double bond contain in unsaturated. Okay, alkane. This is the alkane contain carbon double bonds. This is aliphatic hydrocarbon. This is cycloalkane. Cycloalkane. This is propane. How many carbon in a chain? 3 carbon. 3 carbon, 1 2 3. So prop, 3 carbon prop. This is alkane. So propane. How many carbon in chains? 4. So bute. This is alkane. Bute n suffix, butane. When 2 end is closed, it will write suffix cyclo. Then it is propane, so cyclopropane. This 2 end is closed. This 2 end is open. This is aliphatic open. This is closed chains. 2 end is closed. We'll add prefix cyclo. This is number of carbon is 4. This is alkane. So 4 bute, alkane, butane. Closed chains, so cyclobutane. I should write this thing. Something explains. What is this? Okay, Okay, this is butane. Number of carbon is 1 2 3 4. So but this is alkane. So suffix n, butane. Okay, when two ends close, this two end is open. When two end become closed, this become in the center two atoms. Draw. Yes, you can draw. না এটাই লাগবে না, পরের গুলো লাগবে. You can draw. Yes, obviously. This is this is butane. This is cyclobutane. When two ends closed, we'll add a cyclo prefix, cyclo, and then this is the butane. So cyclobutane. Cyclobutane. Okay, this is the cyclobutane. This cyclobutane can be written this way: this carbon and this carbon, one line, then this carbon another line, then this carbon to this carbon, this carbon to this carbon. This is also cyclobutane. Okay, this is the skeletal formula. This is the structural formula. Okay, now next topics I am going to where was I? 7 minutes gone already. Okay, there are two main ways to refer organic compounds, by formula or naming. Formula, there are different types of formula: displayed formula, structural formula, molecular formula, skeletal formula, general formula, empirical formula. Displayed formula. In displayed formula, show the relative position of all atoms in the molecules, or every bonds are shown in the relative displayed formula. Like this is a displayed formula of butane. All bonds are formed. This is carbon hydrogen bond, carbon carbon bonds, all bonds are shown in this formula, displayed formula. And relative position of all atoms and all bonds are shown in the displayed formula. Now this structure formula. A structure formula show the number, type and arrangement of atoms in the molecules. This is the structure formula. This way structure formula, or this is the condensed structure formula. This two way we can write structure formula. Have anyone given my hello? কি বলতেছো? Repeat. তোমার ভিডিও অফ। আমার ভিডিও দেখার দরকার নাই। ও মাই গড, এই না আমার ক্যামেরাও নাই তো, ভিডিও দেখবা কেমনে? ওকে ওকে, দিস ইজ থ্যাংক ইউ। এই একজন স্টুডেন্টে বলছে স্যার এর ভিডিও নাই। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ। দিস ইজ স্ট্রাকচার, আমি দেখতেছি তো। আচ্ছা, ওকে, স্ট্রাকচার ফর্মুলা শো দ্য নাম্বার, টাইপ and arrangement of atom in the molecule. This is the structure formula of butane. These two way we can write structure formula, this way and this way. Okay, next is skeletal formula. Is a simplified organic formula whereby alkyl groups are drawn by line. Alkyl groups are drawn as lines and only functional groups are written as symbols. This is the skeletal formula of butane. Look, alkyl group are shown by line, functional groups are only shown. Okay, in a skeletal formula. Alkyl groups are drawn by line, and functional groups, this is the functional group, are shown as symbol. Like this is okay, this is the alkyl group. There is no functional group. So one carbon, how many carbon? 1 2 3. At first this is the one carbon start, this is the 2 carbon, this is the 3 carbon. This is the skeletal formula of propane. Okay, what will be structure formula of skeleton formula of butane? Butane, like this is now I am writing this 5 carbon pentane. Okay, so how many carbon? 5 carbon, 1 2 3 4 5. So at first one start one carbon, this is the 2 carbon here, this 3 carbon here, this is the 4 carbon here, 4 carbon, and this is the 5 carbon. Okay, this is the cycle, this is the skeletal formula of pentane. Okay, if functional group is present, like this one, like I gave a chloro functional group here, functional group will be symbol, functional group will be shown single. At first this carbon, how many carbon? 1 2 3 4. So 4 carbon, this is 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon. This number 1 2, this position here is a chlorine 1. I'll show the functional group have to show. Okay, this is the 1 2, this the parent compound is butane, chlorine position is 2, so 2 chlorobutane, 2 chlorobutane, 2 chlorobutane. Okay, this is the this one is the structural formula, this is structural formula, this is the skeletal formula, skeletal formula. Okay, 2 chlorobutane. Have you understood skeletal formula? Next is molecular formula. This is the molecular formula, show the actual numbers of each atom in the molecules. Molecular formula of ethane is C2H6. Actual number, total number of atoms present in atoms is the molecular formula. Empirical formula is the show the ratio of the atoms. Empirical formula show the number of each atom in the simplest whole number ratio. Empirical formula of ethane is CH3. Look, this is methane. Molecular formula, methane is this the methane C2CH3, methane, no sorry, ethane. This is the ethane. How many carbon? 2 carbon, eth. This is alkane, so N suffix, ethane. What is molecular formula? Molecular formula is total number, all number atom. Molecular formula. Molecular formula U. This is U. Okay, how many carbon here? 2 carbon, 1 and 2. Carbon number is 2 and hydrogen number 3 and 3, 6. Hydrogen number 6. Okay, empirical formula show the ratio of the whole numbers of atoms. Empirical formula. Empirical formula. What is the ratio? This one, this is 2 and 6. I can divide it by both by 2. Carbon divide 1 carbon or hydrogen 3. Okay, good. Okay, this is the empirical formula. Okay, next topics I am going to okay, this is the displayed formula of chloroethane. This is the chloroethane. Okay, structural formula CH3. How many carbon? This carbon 3 hydrogen. This carbon 2 hydrogen and chlorine. This is the structural formula. Skeletal formula. How many carbon? 1, 2. This is the functional group 1. Show. Molecular formula. Carbon is 1 and 1, 2. Hydrogen 3 and 2, 5. And chlorine is 1. This is the empirical formula. Its molecular formula, empirical formula is same. Cannot be ratio. Okay, homologous series is a look. This is a homologous series of alcohol. This is the methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, propyl alcohol, butyl alcohol. It is a UPAC name is methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol. This the raining. Are you listening me? We can switch off. Next class. Are you listening me, here students? Due to rains, sound. Are you listening? If you face problem, I will postpone class. Then I will take again. No, carry on or postpone. Carry on. Okay, carry on. So a series of organic compounds with the same functional group. This is the same functional group. Functional group is alcohol. OH. Functional group is same. Whereas each successive group is differed by methylene group. Look, this is CH2. Methylene group is different. Like here is a methylene group is 4. 3 methylene groups. This is the 4 methylene groups. Difference is methylene group. A compound have same general formula. Compounds have same general formula. A series of organic compounds with the same functional group, where each successive number differ by methylene group. Compound have same general formula. They are called homologous series. Look, this is the alkane homologous series. Methane. How many carbon? 2 carbon, 1 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen. Here is a 1 carbon, 4 hydrogen. Here is a 2 carbon, 6 hydrogen. So difference is CH2 different. Okay, CH2 is different. Here is a CH2 is different. Here is a CH2 is different. So this is the, in a homologous series, this is the alkane, same functional group. Each successive compounds is different by methionine group. Different by methionine group CH2. They are called homologous series. This is the homologous series of alkane. Homologous series of alkane. Alkane homologous series. From this. Okay, a series of organic compounds with the same functional group, where each successive member differ by methionine group. The compounds have same general formula. This is the alcohol, same functional group. Successive number is differ by CH2 group, and compound have same general formula. Like this is alkane. Alkane general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Alkene general formula is CnH2n. Alcohol CnH2n plus 1 OH. Okay, this is the homologous series. This is their general formula. This is the homologous series of alcohol. Okay, functional group, an atom or group of atoms responsible for the characteristics of that compound is called functional group. It will be either atom or group of atom which is responsible for the characteristics reaction of that compound is called functional group. Like this is a single bond responsible for the reaction, like this OH is the functional group. This OH is responsible for the characteristics of this compound, responsible the reaction of the compounds. This OH hydroxyl. So hydroxyl is the functional group of this compound. Okay, which one is the functional group of this compound? This is the propanoic acid. What is the functional group of this compound? Can you give me answer? What is the functional group of this compound? COH. Okay, this is the functional group of this compound. Thank you. This is the functional group. Okay, the group atom or group of atom which responsible for the characteristics of the reaction of that compound is called functional group of the compound. Properties of homologous series. Write Blaine's equation for the. We can use the alkane to illustrate similarity in a chemical properties of a homologous series. Similarity. For example, their properties similar. When alkenes are burned completely in air, they all form same two types product: carbon dioxide and water. All alkane, when burned with oxygen, they form similar type compounds. Same two products: carbon dioxide and water. Okay, write the Blaine's symbol equation for the complete combustion of ethane. You know this is the complete combustion of ethane. C2H6 balanced equation. Do you know this? You know these things. Majida, do you know? Can I solve or not? Here not. Okay. Okay, why does incomplete combustion occur? And what is the required to ensure complete? Lack of excessive oxygen. Lack of oxygen. Okay, incomplete combustion occur when there is an insufficient supply of oxygen. Incomplete combustion occurs when there is an insufficient supply of oxygen. Okay, what is the required to ensure complete combustion occurs? To ensure complete combustion occur, the reaction should be carried out with excess oxygen. Okay, what are the products of incomplete combustion? Do you know what are the products of? Bolo. Carbon dioxide. No. Carbon dioxide was water was this is the carbon monoxide also. Carbon particulates. This is the soot. Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, water. Soot form kore. Or carbon, yes. Okay, this is not. Soot also form. There we find many dust also. This is the carbon during incomplete combustion. Black dust form. This is the carbon soot. Okay, incomplete combustion. Water. Write balance simple equation for the incomplete combustion of methane to form carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide this is the balanced equation of incomplete combustion of methane to form carbon monoxide. Okay, this reaction when write the balanced simple equation for the incomplete combustion of methane to form carbon particulate. Carbon will form. This is the balanced equation for carbon. Carbon particulate is present. Okay, if said you can use carbon or carbon monoxide, anything. If not said, yeah, it is. What are the problems with incomplete combustion? Hello. Okay, product carbon monoxide which is toxic. Product carbon monoxide which is toxic can be 10 minutes remaining. Okay, then 10 minutes remaining. I will take class and be fatal if breathed in. Produces carbon particulate soot which cause global dimming and respiratory problems. Okay, nomenclature of organic compounds. As the number of known organic compound has increased, day by day it is increasing. It is millions organic compounds. It has become harder to continue find new names for them. We refers to the simplest organic compound methane as a methane, but it was originally known as Mars gas because it was found in marshes where it was found by the decay of plants. Many other organic compounds were named in similar ways. All organization called International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, usually abbreviated IUPAC. IUPAC made rules about how to name organic compound. The rules are known as nomenclature. This rule is known as nomenclature. Now we will learn the naming of organic compounds. Nomenclature of organic compounds. Now we learn. Okay, number of carbon atoms. If number of carbon atom at first we will check number of carbon atom. If 1 carbon atom meet, 2 carbon atom eat, 3 carbon atom prop, 4 carbon atom but, 5 pen, 6 hex, and then we prefix suffix. Prefix is used when suffix will use the compound is main compound. Prefix will for branch. Multiply prefixes. If the 2 branch is present, we is di, 3 branches tri. Locants where atoms and groups have different position in a molecules. Number of and hyphens are used to show their position. The number represents the carbon atoms in the longest chains in the atoms and groups are attached to. Okay, if the number of carbon atoms is number of carbon atom in chain is 2, could meet it. It is used as a branch. We say methyl, ethyl, prop, but, pent, hex, 7 carbon hept, 8 carbon oct, 9 carbon non, 10 carbon dec. When this is a branch, we say methyl, ethyl, propyl. Like this is when alkane from alkane one hydrogen is minus, deduct, alkane become alkyl, okay. Now this is methane. If this is if one hydrogen deduct, it become methane. What will be become methane when alkyl, one hydrogen minus? This N cut, it will be methyl. It will be when one hydrogen minus, it will be become methyl, CH3. This is the methyl. Okay. What is ethane? Ethane is CH2 CH6. Okay. If one hydrogen minus deduct, it become C2H5 C2H5. This is the ethane. Now it become ethyl. Ethyl. Okay, now this is a naming prefix. Oh, this is not our class. Now we learn some naming here. Some compounds. IUPAC names, some structure formula. This one. What is the name this compound? You know. How many carbon here? Look. CH3, CH2, CH3. How many carbon? 3 carbon. So prop. 3 carbon prop. This is carbon single bond. Alkane. Suffix N. So this is alkane. Propane. This is CH3, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3. So prop. In a chain, 3 carbon. So prop. This is alkane, carbon double bond. So suffix is N. Okay. This is the propane. Okay, next. Okay, next is this one. Okay, how many branch here? How many branch in this compound? Are you listening, watching is my screen? Hello? How many branch? This is the one branch. This is one branch. Look, this is a one branch here. Huh? Or another branch here. Have you seen? Two branch. Which one is the longest branch? 1, 2, 3. Or this branch. This is the 2 carbon. In this branch, this is the longest branch. 3 carbon. Hey? So I'll give the naming here for longest. This will be main. This one is the main compound. Longest branch is the main compound. 1, 2, 3. This is the main compound. Parent compound. This is the parent compound. This one is branch. Okay. This is the how many carbon? 1, 2, 3. So this is the propane. This is the main compound. I write last times. Last at the end. At the suffix. Prefix will be branch. What is the name? This branch is. What is the name? This branch name. This branch name is from methane methyl. Methyl position is 2. Methyl position is 2. So what is the name this compound? 2-methyl 2-methyl propane. Okay, 2-methyl propane. Okay, if class finish, I will not take more class. Okay, to finish, class is going to finish, close to finish. Next, this one. Okay, these things I should. Okay, this compound. Okay, now I am taking this compound.
Yes, sir.
This compound, easier, not easier. How many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at first we will check the branch, which is the longest branch. Okay, this branch, it will be parent compound. How many carbon? This branch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon. Okay, this branch. This branch is this branch. This branch is 1, 2, 3 carbon. This branch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two branches are same. We can take anyone. Okay. So this one is the longest branch. Okay. This one is the longest branch. So this is the parent compound, main compound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 carbon in a chain. What is say this one? This is alkane. Pentane. Okay, pentane. This is branch. This one is branch. Branch. This one is branch. Okay, what is name this branch? This one is name. So naming tag on the 1, 2, 3. Okay, numbering. I can numbering 1. No. Numbering. This is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ethyl and methyl. Ethyl is alphabetically paired. Ethyl. So we write ethyl at first. 2 ethyl, 4 methyl, pentane. 2 ethyl, 2 ethyl. Okay, then hyphen. Methyl is 4 methyl. Methyl, no space. This is the pentane. No space. Pentane, no hyphen. Pentane. Okay. Okay, next topic is okay, this compound. এটা তো অন্যটা compound. আমি কি ইউজ করলাম? আচ্ছা, এটা অন্যটা বানাইছি। And now this one, this compound. This is alcohol. Alcohol. All will add. You are sharing alcohol because OH functional group. Alcohol will add suffix. Parent compound is alcohol. Functional group OH will add all all suffix. Okay, all suffix. So what will be naming? I write this compound name, these two compound. What will be name? CH3. Okay, I'll give numbering from functional group. Functional group from this carbon close, so 2. So it is what is say if ethane or ethanol, it is come from ethane. This is the ethane CH3, CH3. Are you listening? Hello, students. Hello, are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is what is name? Ethanol. It is come from ethane. Ethane. This is ethane. When it alcohol, will cut E. Add all, so it become ethanol. This is the ethanol. Ethanol 1, this position number is 1, huh? Or we can write it 1 all, it 1, sorry, it 1 all. This two way we can write ethanol 1 or it 1 all or 1 ethanol can be written. Okay. So have you seen this compound ethanol 1 or it 1 all or 1 ethanol? Now I am giving another naming. Okay, what is the name this compound? This compound, look. This compound, what is the name this compound? I will give numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbering from start functional group. What is the name this compound? Prop 1 all or pentanol 1. Okay. Acha, what is the name this compound? This compound. Numbering start close to the I will give numbering alcohol here is a functional group. So I give 1 here, then 2 here, 3, 4. Okay, what is the name this compound? But 2 all. এটার পজিশন কত নাম্বারে আছে? Have you understood? Okay. তুমি তো পারলা, যারা ক্লাস করবে না এরা পারবে কিনা নিশ্চিত নাই। আচ্ছা, নেক্সট টপিক আমি যাচ্ছি। Write structure formula for the compound with these opaque names. These are some opaque name given. Write the structural formula. First one is 2-methyl 3,4-diethyl octane. Okay, first one is parent compound is octane. How many carbon? 8 carbon. Or N means alkane. Carbon single bond. 8 carbon single carbon single bond. In a branches 2 position is methyl and 3 and 4 position is ethyl. At first I'll write 8 carbon. 8 carbon. দিয়ে দিছি already. Okay, 8 carbon I will give this. 8 carbon, what is this? এগুলো হোমওয়ার্ক দিয়ে দিব। আচ্ছা, আমি এটা করে দিই, আমি ধরছি যেহেতু। হ্যাঁ, 8 কার্বন। হ্যাঁ, প্রথমে একটু 8টা কার্বন দিব এরকম। এখানে একটু স্পেস রাখি হাইড্রোজেনের জন্য। হ্যাঁ, কয়টাই দেয় কার্বন? আচ্ছা, অক্টেন কত নম্বর পজিশনে কি আছে? ইথাইলের পজিশন কত? ইথাইলের পজিশন 2 আর মিথাইলের পজিশন 3, 4। ওকে, এখানে একটা ব্রাঞ্চ হবে আর 3, 4 এর মধ্যে হবে। এখানে কি হবে? মিথাইল। আর 3, 4 এর মধ্যে হবে ethyl. Ethyl can be written this way: C2H5. Okay, this carbon can form 4 bonds. We had 1 bond is present. I'll write 3 more bond will form with hydrogen. Okay, this carbon already 3 bond here, here. So 1 bond will form hydrogen. This carbon already 3 bond, 1 bond will form hydrogen. This carbon already 3 bond, 1 bond will form hydrogen. This carbon 2 bonds, so more 2 bond will form hydrogen. 2 bonds will form 2 hydrogen. Here will be 2 hydrogen, and this one will be how many hydrogen? 3 hydrogen. Good. Okay, this is 2 methyl, then hyphen, then 3 comma hyphen diethyl. আচ্ছা, এটা কি নেমই হইল? এখানে কোনো স্পেস হবে না, এখানে অক্টেন হয়ে যাবে, অক্টেন। ওকে, অক্টেন। ওকে, দেখি এটা দিসনি ওরা কিন্তু স্পেস দিছেনি। হ্যাঁ, স্পেস দেয় নাই, অক্টেন। ওকে, হ্যাভ ইউ আন্ডারস্টুড দিস থিংস? ওকে, class is going to end. I'll not finish. I'm going to finish class 2 chloro. I'll not discuss more. Okay, this is the homework. Checkpoint at page 100, page number 100, 103, 105. In naming this structure formula. Quickly ke na dorkar nai ar quickly dorkar. Ar pore dekho, this one is homework. Okay, submit this homework to Google Classroom by 17 July. Okay. Okay, thank you for joining the class.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.